Wow, they're worried about rain. We're worried about heat here, Mike.
Yeah, there were a lot of people who remarked on our Facebook page that they would have liked to have gotten in on some of that rain or even a weak tropical system as opposed to what we have out there today, which is historic heat for the second day in a row. 96 right now along the coast. The record has already been broken. The record for the day is 95 on Galveston Island. We're already 96 and it's only noontime. We're headed for highs in the upper 90s, around 99, maybe 100 down there. Now, this is in addition to what happened yesterday when we topped out at 100 on Galveston Island. It was the earliest time we've ever observed a 100-degree day, and these Galveston records are very old. Galveston's an old town. The records have been kept since the 1870s, reliable records since 1875, and it never happened. It was only the 8th time you've ever hit 100, and it may happen for the 9th time potentially today. We were 102 at Houston yesterday at both airports. We're already at 101 at Bush. Palacios hit 102 yesterday. You're already at 99 right now, and that was the third hottest day, 102 yesterday, the third hottest ever on record, going back 70 years for Palacios. We're already at 101 degrees at Bush Intercontinental Airport. Katy is reporting 100, Hobby Airport 99, just about everybody else 97 plus, with the exception of Galveston. And as I showed you earlier, you factor in the humidity and it feels like it's between about 105 and 113 out there. I want to show you this though. This is the computer model projection for late afternoon, and look at these storms according to the computer model firing up. Now keep in mind, it's going to be hit and miss activity, but I do think that after about 3 o'clock, as we reach those peak temperatures, 103, maybe 104 in Houston, it may be enough to spark a really nasty thunderstorm with potential for some strong downburst winds. That's going to be the primary threat. As that rain falls into this very hot, dry air, it cools that column of air as it evaporates into it, and then it gets pulled down by gravity really fast. It could be 70 or 80 miles an hour in these downbursts or microburst winds. So we'll watch that very closely for you this afternoon. It is just sweltering all across the state of Texas. Look at that. Corpus is up to 101 right now. It's already 101 in Dallas, and all of these spots out there in West Texas will exceed 100 today as well. So it is just awful. Some help is on the way, however. I wanted to show you this. This is our storm energy graphic, and it's a computer model representation of how much available energy there's going to be in the atmosphere. And late this afternoon, you see those purple colors showing up? That's very intense energy. So it's almost like, you know, you equate it to a slingshot. The farther you pull back that band, the faster the projectile is going to shoot out. Well, we'll point it back pretty far today. If the atmosphere lets it rip, it's going to be pretty tough out there. Debbie is slowly moving toward Florida. It has definitely been a big rainmaker up here in North Florida in particular. Jacksonville's already had about a foot of rain, and we're seeing some of those feeder bands now move into Florida, bringing the risk for tornadoes. It really is a minimal tropical storm at this point as far as its winds, and the latest forecast from the Hurricane Center shows it picking up its forward speed. In our outlook today, very, very hot. One of the hottest days that we've seen this time of the year. Isolated late day strong thunderstorms are expected. So if you get caught in one, you'll definitely want to take cover. Upper 70s for tonight, and then tomorrow's going to be hot again, but here's that slight relief, okay? We'll start to get in on a southeast wind. Upper 90s tomorrow, the rest of the week closer to the mid 90s instead of the low 100s. Near 100 for Galveston, 104 or so for Houston. We could break the record today, which is 104. Notice how temperatures moderate a little bit by late this week with the return of an onshore breeze. Here's the QR code. You can scan into your smartphone to keep tabs of everything with our weather page from myfoxhouston.com.